Hello, I'm Bernard Hickey from interest.co.nz and welcome to our morning briefing 90 at 9 where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, starting now, with news that details are emerging of the giant rescue plan being prepared by the US Treasury for the financial markets. Ben Bernanke and Henry Paulson, the heads of the Federal Reserve and Treasury, want $700 billion US to buy toxic mortgage and other assets from US banks and from the rest of the world's banks too, it turns out. Just to give you an idea of the scale of this, $700 billion US is more than the US spends on the military every year. It's more than it's spent on the Iraq War. The plan is that the US Treasury will buy from the US and from other banks and institutions assets that simply can't be sold elsewhere. Now the plan is before the US Congress. Henry Paulson has been on the talk shows on the weekend asking for a quick and clean approval by Congress to avoid disruption. Now this isn't normally the way in Congress. They don't pass stuff like this in a couple of days, but that's what Paulson wants. In fact, Congress though are already talking about adding in financial help for homeowners. They talk about it as Main Street in the US, as well as for Wall Street. And some are talking about restrictions on executive pay. If the market smells indecision or prevarication from the Congress on this, it could turn ugly. Just finally, in Australia, the Australian Securities and Investment Commission has banned all short selling. Just goes to show how big this crisis is. I'm Bernard Hickey, that was 90 at 9 for interest.co.nz.